What's up, guys? So, today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the markets and how I went through them and how you actually know what to do and not chase the wind and the noise and all of what's going on, because you're just gonna go from one emotion to the next, and even if you win money, you're gonna lose it like in the next play. So basically, what I personally did, I had my savings. It was 20K at the time. I put it into crypto and I made six figures like pretty quick. But I mean, in 2020, 2021, you could basically do it with anything. All right, so then I lost it. And like, I was crushed because my plan was to quit my job at the time. So yeah, I mean, I took out 5K from six figures, imagine, and I went to my job and I thought, you know what, man, I did it one time, why not do it again? So we go on and on. 5K, 5 hours passed, I made five figures at least again. So as time went on, back to six figures, and then it was like end of 2021. I believe it was 2021. I don't know the exact number anymore, but you know. So there was war brewing, there was inflation coming, everything was going on. But somehow everybody still kept chanting like Bitcoin to 1 million, Bitcoin to 100K, Bitcoin to whatever. And I thought, how can it go on? Like, people have problem with buying groceries and stuff already back then, like 3 years ago. A war is coming. Why should anybody think about buying some Bitcoin or some stocks or whatever? But everybody kept chanting. So I denied what was in myself, and because it wasn't backed by anything, just but feeling and belief. Who know it would be true? But yeah, I just listened to the noise like everybody else, and imagine I lost again. So in all those 3 years until today, or 4 years by now, I studied cycles, I studied markets, I studied the history, and like nothing can actually shake me anymore. No news, no crashes, no nothing, because I went through it. Later on, I will show you exactly what I did and why I did it, but it's not so magic or like hard stuff to do. It's just, if you know how the history was from the first markets in 1600 until today, and that all currencies in human history just are gone, just like the ones you're using now will be gone, because they are nothing backed just it's just by belief. Because fiat means like let it be, or by decree. Like when a king said something, the word had meaning and had worth. Then it was translated to paper, and then the paper was tied to gold or tally sticks or something else. And now it's not tied to anything but by trust and belief. So I'm gonna say it like this, like the system is right now currently as it is just backed by belief, because even gold got into paper. The word of the king got also into paper. Like, you just trust and believe basically the system you're running on. Because you're running in it, I mean, you have to kind of use it. But there's a reason why all the people who own the most in the world, I mean, you can look up history, you would know who it is. It's no mystery. And you should know how it was with gold and how it is like in the next sector with AI, and you know where I'm going to with this. So You're gonna understand why they accumulate it, why they have ETFs for it, and what is going to happen in the future, because you already know it. And you have to stop following the noise and start to actually listen to the silence, because and you only can listen to it, first of all, if you feel what's going on, you know what's going on in the world, and don't decide then, although you know what is going on, just to go on any channel and follow what they're saying, because they are living off what they sell in the channel of hype and dopamine. They don't live in actually thriving in the markets, and there's no mystery strategy. There's no one thing that will get you money. There's no one thing that fixes all your problems. You gotta have to go through the pain and learn from it, or you're gonna just chase wins all your life. Even if you win, at some point it will vanish anyway. I mean, that's just for the markets. If you have a business and you have some cash already flowing from whatever, it's something different. I'm just talking about the markets, because the markets also reflect where humans are like in their minds, and the markets are shaped by those who print actually the liquidity. So they decide where the markets will go, believe it or not. Like, it's not some random stuff, and news are also not random. It's to keep you busy, to keep you questioning. But if you know history and if you play the game like they play it, like long term, I know it's not for everyone, because everybody wants to chase the fast gains and fast stuff. Like, I was like this too. But at some point, you have to understand what is actually going on in the markets, and stay with what will stay in the next decade, or maybe 50 years or 100 years, just like the people who own everything do it. And that's what I did, and I just saw that my feeling back then wasn't wrong, because when I studied all that I know now it's backed by something. It's actually backed by something that I know happened and that will happen again. No financial advice, because I didn't tell you anything yet, but you have to think and make your conclusion. Like, I will show you at some point what I did exactly, but this video is just to get you think a little bit, because otherwise you will lose. You will just lose by, like I said, following the wind, following the noise, and not standing still, and invest over time and make money over time. I mean, even if you 3, 4, 5x your money in 3 years, over time you will have your capital. So, all right, I mean, this was just a video to get you a little bit to think about the markets and what you could actually do. Furthermore, I will show you in the next video what I did exactly, but it's really simple. Like, I mean, you will see, but okay. This will be it for this video, and I hope I didn't let you confused with this, and I showed you something to think about, or told you something to think